We got him.
10-4. All
Jesus.
units stand down.
Oh, he's okay. He looks like the kind of like the heavy from the Team Fortress 2. I guess that's what they're going for.
Come back here.
Alright, now we just need a hippie so we can go talk to this dude. Really, the amount of detail in this game is crazy. Lord, this hill. Would not like to live on this street. And your sidewalk has stairs, you know, it's... That guy's just running up them like a champion. What's this? Oh. Song. I have streamer mode turned on, so I just don't get any copyright strikes. So if you're not hearing a soundtrack that sounds familiar, that'd be why. No way he's gonna talk. Oh well, there's a hippie chick right here.
Don't screw with me, Jerry.
You didn't see anything.
You alright, man?
Not really. I just took on the military by myself.
So, you into politics? That President Huffman's doing a heck of a job, ain't he?
Huffman? Are you high? America's become like one giant Orwellian nightmare. Thanks to lying corporate flunkies like him, human race would be better off if he'd never been born.
Well, can't argue with that. Just tell me where Bongwater is so I can whack him and get
thing
back
is
to
still
making
over there.
hot monkey love. When you're packing a new Ferrari,
that like something with
you
collect
don't
or
want it
something?
gathering dust in the garage. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go into it after this cutscene's
Not
over.
really. And Bongwater? What can I say, man? Nobody's seen the dude. Well, nobody except Prudence, I guess.
Who's Prudence? His insurance broker?
Ah, dear Prudence. No, she's Bongwater's
Dear
new
Prudence.
protege. Kind of a
Nice.
revolutionista in training. Anybody knows where Bongwater's at? It'd be Prudence.
It sounds like a real
There's another one
firecracker.
there too.
Maybe I should
What in the world is
introduce
going on?
myself. All right. I'm off to introduce myself to Prudence. See if I can convince her to give up Bongwater.
Give up Bongwater. At least he's having a good time. That's all you can ask for. Okay. Do I have to be not in crypto mode? Hmm. Guess it's just a visual glitch.
There's something.
And that's why I...
Hey,
Stop.
who is it? I want to head down to the park. But if I do, I just know that Prudence chick's gonna try to unsnap my 501s again.
Apparently Prudence is down here. Get out of here, you narc. Ah.
Watch it, man.
Spits on capitalist pigs. Crypto capitalist?
Yeah, with a ray gun.
Everybody's just having a good time. Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be? I want to be you. See, so I'm guessing it's when I body snatch. I guess that this is left behind, so.
Brothers
Interesting.
and sisters, children of the revolution, this is the dawning of the age of aquariums. My name is Prudence Kane.
Say
Like
Age of
me,
Aquariums?
Many
Or
of you
Aquarius.
joined the American Liberation Front as a way of getting back at your rich suburban parents for subjecting you to an adolescence of obscene luxury.
I am the energy. I am the energy in the crowd. I would like to ask you a question. Where is Bongwater?
Look, Princess, we ain't here for the opening act. Where's Coyote Bongwater?
Sadly, our leader, Coyote Bongwater, cannot be with us today because he is setting in motion a grand design to transform this entire city into a countercultural utopia. Bay City is about to become one big, happy commune. Suck on that, Daddy.
What is Bongwater's plan, huh?
Alright, so what's Bongwater up to this time?
So how can Coyote Bongwater
I
possibly
love that
free the
Crypto's
minds
voice
of a
doesn't change. He
whole
doesn't even
city
bother
the
trying to
same
mask it
way
like he did in the
freed
first game. He's just
our
like,
minds
"So what's
with
Bongwater up
Revelade?"
to this
How
time?"
did I know that was coming?
Ask about the location of the Revelade.
Revelade sounds yummy to the tummy. So, where do I get me some?
That's the best part! Our brothers and sisters are about to deliver the final batch of Revelade to our leader, Coyote Bongwater! He's gonna pour it into the bay! Soon the masses are gonna be begging us to lead them in revolution!
Those Revelade trucks could be a serious pain in my ass, and I haven't blown anything up for at least 10 minutes.
Just the visual of him being all angry. Goodbye, energy.
There's more to this than meets the eye. This Revelade isn't a
God, I got an arm on
It's an
me.
attack. Take out
Who's doing
those
that?
trucks immediately.
Excuse. Whoa. Somebody get a mattress.
Get a mattress. Oh, that's not good. You know, you're gonna bounce. It's like a Looney Tunes cartoon. There it goes. Whee! You too. Get the hell out of here. See you later. I don't know if I like this dislocator better than the original, but man, it's funny. I'll give it that. Like Team Rocket, it just, you're gonna see a little sparkle of light. It's gonna go bing. Oh my god. Imagine getting thrown so hard into something it just explodes. Games with tutorials in them, I really think that they should analyze the way you're playing the game and determine if you're using mechanics so it doesn't tell you something like, hey, did you know you could do this? The thing that you've been doing the whole game. You know, it's just kind of stupid. Yeah, I honestly really don't remember this bridge being in the original game. Just leave a message down in the comments, or a comment, you know. I don't think that it was.
That's an order.
I'm just doing pretty bad. Get out of here. You too. Oh, that was like a light fixture that fell. Never gonna recover his body. Jeez, man, look at the fling that you got. Oops, sorry about that. Got alarm set.
Knock it off, Houston. I can feel. Pass it this way, man. Whoa.
I guess I'm supposed to be destroying these trucks. I'm just having too much fun throwing people around. See you later.
Excellent work taking out those trucks. Now,
They missed a good opportunity to have like a Back to the Future reference. They could have made this like the Volkswagen bus and just have like a guy up top with like an AK or something, like the Libyans, you know? Oh my god, it's so, it's unnecessary. It's like needlessly violent. It's so fucking violent. I love it. Jesus Christ. Now, I do remember this this tunnel because like his base of operations, I believe, was like in the tunnel itself. Like, yeah, just like this. I don't know for sure. I think we might have a boss battle in here or something. It's been a while since I've played this game. I last played through it on the PS4, and I got the platinum trophy for it. Not the remake, obviously. I keep having, you know, Reprobed. I mean, the original. Imagine being so good you can shoot an alien with a fucking bow and arrow. Oh my god, this is definitely not like the original.
Right on. Now's my chance to nail that sleazy weasel once and for all.
This is wild. Like Alice in Wonderland. Got here. Alright, gotta stop messing around. I'm gonna die. That bong water? Into the drink. My trick.
Lane! Helter Skelter! Helter Skelter!
It doesn't work in here. There's a ceiling.
Revolution is coming, man! Talk me down. Major Tom, you'll be fine. Just don't let go.
Where is he? Here he is. You're done. You're done, bong water. Give it up. There's too much happening on the screen right now.
Everything's cool. Let me take you down to I'm going down. You're at.
Got like laser vision? What is going on right now?
Don't fight it. It's just another. Feed your head. Feed your head. Sid Barrett was
This
right.
is getting. Oh my god, I'm looking.
brain is
I'm stuck.
broken. Helter Skelter.
So they definitely turned this into a much more interesting fight, but it's kind of annoying. Like, pretty annoying.
And you're part of the problem.
I do not remember it being this annoying to kill bong water.
Lane, I'm the master. Let me take you down. I'm going down. Crypto fashion.
There's a lot of Beatles references in this game. I guess it's fitting because it is the 60s. Fingers all wonky.
Come in. I failed. You'll have to start the revolution without me. Yet?
But...
This city is useless to us now. I mean, have you seen these people? They make the students in Prague look like a meeting of the Politburo. We shall destroy this degenerate city and return to the Soviet Union with the spacecraft fragments we have managed to retrieve.
There's a sticky note that says free your mind. Like he's got to remind himself about it.
Tyranny of capitalist consumerism.
Do not despair, comrade. The party will long remember your efforts to cripple your decadent nation. Shall not have died in vain. Or in Cholut.
No! No! I wanted to save America, not destroy it! Oh, man! What have I done?
Excuse me.
That's pretty cruel, dude.
Sometimes it's kinder just to put them down.
It's like Crypto. He spoke directly to me for saying that. Oh, I think this is where we get the disintegrator ray in the original game. Yeah, but we get that during the boss battle. Like, we get that for the boss battle. It's kind of interesting they didn't give it to us before. Yep. Press E to transmogrify. Got it. Nice. Ah. That makes sense. You give up too easy. You guys, get out of here. Nice. Dodge Bongwater's shot. So I could have avoided that whole hippie trip thing? Interesting. Very interesting. Definitely have to play through this game probably another time, maybe on my own time, to see these other outcomes. See like how they go.
And that's why I'm nice move here.
Snuck up on me. Guy, didn't even see it coming. There like a arc-foodle thing, so we can call this White the Hike.
It's the key to
It's quite the interesting setup they got up here. I swore there was like a saucer. But then again, I really don't remember this like part, like these hills and stuff in the original game. Let's convert some stuff on our way. Let's get this here. Guess I can't convert this. Sucks. That's all. Never seen an alien skateboard.
Hey.
Make it stop!
Shh.
There's something. Ah!
Ah! Goddamn flashbacks.
Who is Arc Voodle?
Wow. So our Furon god is buried in effigy all over Earth, huh? Who'd have thunk?
Ah, yes. Arkfoodle of the Sacred Crotch. Prodigious in size, legend in potency.
It's kind of funny that he didn't appear in the first game, but he's buried all over the Earth.
Clones pure Furon DNA and restored genitalia. Yes, you are the spitting image of... Good gonads! The prophecy!
What? What prophecy?
It foretells the coming of a savior who will reassert the sexual dominance of the Furon race. 'Tis written in the holy book of Pudenga. And lo, a son of Arkfoodle shall rise newly born. To prepare ye for that day when Arkfoodle shall come again.
Wait a minute.
It sounds incredible, I know. But Crypto, what if it's true? What if you're... a one?
I did take a red pill this morning. Okay, just for the sake of argument, let's say you're right. How the hell am I supposed to bring about the second coming of Arkfoodle?
The scriptures say Arkfoodle will return when enough seekers believe in him again.
You mean like Tinkerbell?
Something like that. But Crypto, this is ideal! Humanity is desperate to reconnect the physical and spiritual. All that's needed is for you to spread the good pickup line of Arkfoodle. They're bound to follow you.
You want me to start a cult?
Yeah, I remember this now. We gotta convert people to
Religion is the opiate of the
Arkfoodle.
masses. I like it.
You gotta carry
But how do I
thing
do
around,
it?
I believe.
Well,
And like,
humans tend to sublimate their
I don't know.
spirituality
Kinda hard to
into tribal
explain.
units bound by social and
Let's just see what they've got in store for us. I'm gonna try.
Such groups are full of
Let's stop trying to figure it out. Let's just go with the flow, you know?
to the way of the sacred.
Hail, Arkfoodle! Time to get religious. Hallelujah.
Before you do, it would be wise to go and seek the blessing of Arkfoodle himself.
What? You mean one of those statues with a pigeon crap on it?
Precisely. Seek the blessing of
The chicken
Arkfoodle,
crap, or
and
the
your
pigeon
cult
crap.
will prosper.
If you say so, but I'm gonna feel like a putz.
Oh, God.
Well, apparently I can.
What's the bug?
Oh,
Fine. Just don't let go.
I can just spam it. That's great.
There's something you don't see.
That's so messed up.
Nice move.
Anyway, let's go do what we need to do. Yeah, I'm not gonna let them
Don't
make that
screw with
call.
me, Jerry.
Stop.
Who's that?
Dude, it's still here.
The glory of Arkfoodle grows from the highest state of chaotic fecundity. When the ring turns orange and the population's nerves are frayed, then shall the ground be fit to sow, and the masses shall follow. Thus spake Arkfoodle. Bow, chicka, bow, down.
Do that.
What are you screaming for?
Later, Gator. You mind? This is hard enough as it is. Don't move. Everything's under
Little
control.
green flower symbols. Sinister.
Oh, I gotta raise the alert to
Don't move. Everything's under control.
1. so messed up.
Quit hogging the high, man.
Not.
They still turn into skeletons? Wow. Detailed skeleton.
Clean up on aisle 4. I took one for the train pan. Move.
Jeez. He's looking right at him like... He's looking right at him like, that was my friend, he was 3 days away from retirement. You got orange yet? Kinda orange.
Now that's why I... Hold on! I'll get to this!
There we go.
Darkwood is reborn to spread the good pick-up line of erotic satiation. Go, son of Arhoodle, take the sacred crotch to the masses.
Nice. Right. Let's see what we can get into now.
Who is it?
I'm gonna fly over there because I don't have any landing zones activated.
Whoa.
So you know what that means. It'll just be a pain in the butt. Water still hurt me? Yes, it does.
What? Look out! Look what
Bro.
crawled out of the tender. Everybody run!
Bro, why is there a cop just on the beach?
Can I help you?
What the? Everybody run! It's LBJ! Somebody call the National Danger Time! You just crossed the thin blue line.
Who's there?
Space beat us! You want a piece of this action? 3 more weeks. 3 more.
Ha-ha! We've got those KGB agents now, Crypto!
Finally! My gun was getting lonely. Man, I hate those guys. And I didn't think it was possible for anyone to wear worse suits than Majestic. Actually, Pox,
Yeah, what kind of movies you
I was
watching,
kinda
Pox?
planning to go see this new Russ Meyer movie. Violent Vixens Vroom Vroom. Looks like a blockbuster.
This is no time for film going! Our grip on this planet is at serious risk!
Have you seen a Meyer flick, Pox? It's a religious experience. So what you got on those sneaky monkeys?
Bongwater's last transmission betrayed the location of the KGB base of operations. They're working from an abandoned prison island in the middle of the bay.
Gotcha. I'll blast that island back into the ocean with the rest of the slime.
For it? That agent Orangeoff told Bongwater they were going to destroy the entire city somehow. You'd best scout the island first and find out what they have planned.
All right, I'm going in to get a piece of the rock.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson's on this island. Reach the island and don't touch it.
Eye scans of Bay City indicate the war. Best area from which to
Bro,
launch your invasion of
it took
the
away my
island.
glide. This made me fail the mission.
Can I help you?
I think anybody can help me. Nice. We didn't touch the water.
My patience is at an end, Gospodin.
I'm shaking in my booties. You guys make Americans look clever.
Silence!
The workers' revolution is inevitable.
Right. You don't really know much about capitalism, do you, Ivan?
I know corrupt corporations fatten themselves off the toil of the American worker, even as they pull the strings of the American government.
Exactly. You can't beat that kind of muscle.
Not even with nuclear time bombs hidden all over Bay City?
A bullet hole in that guy. Oh, I think that girl, Natalia, if I remember right. I don't know. They kept her looking pretty accurate.
I've had wet dreams it weren't this good. Comrade, destroy these documents before he finds out where the bombs are hidden.
For Sovietsky Soyuz.
Damn it, we need Bay City. Hey,
He used my strategy, you see that? He just, whoop.
Kill the Soviet agent and get that dossier.
Kill the agent with an explosive. There we go. Don't speak Russian. 4E, the symbol, and a B.
Pick up the human
Actually,
file
the
so that
landing
we
zone.
may learn the location of the
Check it out.
nuclear bombs.
It is written in the Book of Divine Fabrications that the great god of the sacred crotch was not made and cannot be unmade. Arkvoodle is, always was, and always will be. And for once they got it right. Fire at my idol with your disintegrator ray. I'll show you.
Okay. But now I do.
Nonetheless, I shall unlock the landing zone. Thanks for playing.
Kind of annoying that it doesn't just put you right up and in. Need some health. What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. Oh, the van's over here. Like I said, sometimes I'm just so stupid when I play these games. I don't read.
Oh, great!
Bruh.
There goes the neighborhood.
Dude. I didn't know it was gonna let go of it. See? What was I just saying about being stupid? Alright. No fooling around this time. We can pick them up, use control, and look right at them. And now... into the water. And... and you into the water. You. And into the water.
Just one nuke left. Don't slack off now.
And into the water. Not sure why exploding them in the water wouldn't cause issue.
On the rock while I scan the contents of the dossier.
I feel like that would still do the same thing. It would still explode and cause a nuclear explosion. Or blow that. Or blow this all up. Can you blow this up? Can this blow up? I don't think you can blow that up. That's interesting. Like one of the only things that's not destructible. Oh, that's so satisfying. Like the way that the physics go, where they just like look at this explosion, just Let's look at how this works. Such a good like system that they have for blowing up buildings. Convicts take revenge. Yeah, the convicts totally blew up the whole island. Oh wow, this is
Well done, Crypto! However, I've reviewed the dossier and discovered something disturbing. America is not the only target in the KGB's sights.
we can't do anything. Actually, let's look at some upgrades here. I feel like the dash would be pretty good to upgrade because we use that a lot. You know what? We're just gonna go full bore. Dash, totally upgrade that. Probably upgrade the shields too, a little bit. Because things are gonna get way harder as we go on. There's a mission that I have in my mind that I remember it just destroying me as a kid. It's that mission where you gotta call the Furon home planet, and we're in Bay City, obviously. And it is just a nightmare.
I want to know how.
Anyway, what does this guy want still? This guy here. Location available. Albion. Oh, okay. So I guess we're going to the UK now. Zooming now. Oh god. Straight up zooming. Let's go to oh, we got some lag. Everything's popping in. Yikes. Still lagging. Go. No peace, please.
Those
We're British.
documents you recovered in Bay City were most informative. It seems the Soviet spy master, Agent Orenchov, is at large somewhere in this very city.
Well, he ain't here for the weather, that's for damn sure.
Just still got all that mud all over his like pants. Must suck. I mean, he gets out of his saucer and he just gets mud all over himself. He can never stay clean.
Those documents say where I might find our little buddy Orenchov?
According to the documents, he's established a secret base somewhere underground.
Yeah, I bet he's big into underground movements.
Oh, you're good. That was very good. Have you ever thought about doing stand-up? Pay attention!
I remember this one as well.
Underground. Well, that shouldn't be too tough. Just scan the city while we were flying in.
Yes, but it's useless. The city is riddled with tunnels, pipes, and excavations galore. It's like a damp, moldy sponge built atop a noxious Swiss cheese.
Vivid. So what do we do?
I suppose you'll have to swallow your pride and ask one of the natives.
Ah, not again. I hate reading human minds. They're so simplistic, like reading a pop-up book. Okay.
Let's do it.
Locate the
Let's go read those
tunnels,
brains.
infiltrate them, and find Agent Orenchov. Then squeeze.
Then squeeze.
Indeed.
Well, he said
Happy
that. Just
spelunking.
Lunch. I like how somebody took like one bite of that sandwich and then got up and just left it unattended. Where are you, dude? Nobody here. Whose sandwich is this? Do we have enough to make it? Yeah, we'll make it. Fine. Holy cow, that's not bad.
Oh.
What the hell is going on in that fake? I'll bet those old tunnels reach all the way under the
Very
northeastern
convenient
end of Hyde
that
Park.
these people just so
Now,
happen
why
to be
I'd
thinking
care, I
about the
have no
thing that we
idea.
need.
The Hyde Park Tunnel Club really went downhill after those weird chappies from the continent started showing up.
Go get what you get for being a snitch. That's what you get. That's a little harsh.
I'll bet those old tunnels reach all the way under the north.
Yes, surely we can discuss it.
God. Just the way that you can throw people in this game is so satisfying. It's so brutal, but it's just so satisfying. They have like missiles set up in their park.
All those tunnel blokes on about. All those tunnel blokes on about. I couldn't understand the bloody word. Of course, I don't speak Irish.
This looks like the entrance to their subterranean lair, all right. Get in there and start spelunking.
Oh no. Oh, there we go. We did that challenge. See what we got here. That was easier than I'd expect.
Don't miss time to die.
Easy. Easy. Look at these guys, ridiculous. They're all in like suits and this guy's just in there like not wearing any protection. He doesn't care.
At last.
Yeah, I think this is where they mutate into like I don't know, like big monsters that are green.
I'm kinda in a hurry, and between you and me, I'd just as soon save the ammo. So what do you say we skip the
There's like a little crypto figure right up there. You see it on the table? See, he's a fan. He knows. So why didn't those other guys mutate then when we killed them with the barrel? Doesn't really make much sense.
Okay, not what I was expecting.
Yeah, I
But
wasn't
if
really
you
expecting
think
that either. I like how he still has his hair.
Some kind of mutant freak is gonna stop me beating the answers out of you. You got another thing coming.
I want to see... That thing on the table's not there anymore. What is that? Like some like cowboy. Or some park ranger. Let's switch to the disintegrator ray. It's powerful, you know. It's got a lot of power behind it, a lot of heat, a lot of get up and go, you know. Cactus? Eat cactus, scum. Here, I hope this doesn't make you more powerful. Try and hit me, try and hit me. I can dance all day. Old school reference. Most of you probably won't get that reference. It's early internet stuff. Oh no, that's not good. We were really close to not being alive. Come on, regen. Go. That's why we upgraded the dash, see? Can't even hit me. That was... oh my god, he's gonna go into the butthole. Huh. Should close the door behind him. Ah, the anal probe. I'm gonna use it to open this door. Alright, so we, yeah, I guess it, operates the same exact way. On the unusual door. Yeah, it's very unusual. Let's use the anal probe on this guy, on his unusual door.
Be careful, Crypto. This chamber is
Oh, that's no good. Looking like discount Venom. Does that work on him? Oh wow, it turned him back into a... Interesting. That actually worked. Now that's definitely a change from the last time I played this. I do not remember this being a thing the last time. Let's do that again. Yeah, he's got full health again. Let's break these so we don't have to deal with that. Some things it requires you to hold, and some it requires you to spam E on. So it's kind of confusing sometimes. Alright, let's try to kill him again. Oh, he's got his health back. Nice. Awesome.
Chicken Kiev. What the hell was in those cans? Revelade can't do that.
Well done, Mr. President. Well done indeed.
You didn't want to help me with that fight, dude? I feel like he helped
No,
in
sir,
the
but I know
original, like he
you.
helped us get out of the tunnels.
Forgive me, it seemed best simply to stand clear and give you room to do what you do so well. These Soviets are rather slippery fish. Yes, very slippery indeed, but they do crack. If you'll follow me, Mr. President, I can promise you answers.
Is this a
in
joke
abundance.
because people
Shall we?
can't understand the British or something?
All security doors have unlocked. Attention! Possible intruder at green 20. Advanced contingency plan B.
Ah, that guy is not gonna have a good day. I guess I should be using the anal probe. Come on, don't let me die, don't let me die.
Are you completely corrupt or simply stupid? Glorious purification!
Alright, now we can kill people. Oh, sorry, unalive people. Keep forgetting. YouTube is gonna put me into YouTube jail if I don't behave myself. I mean, it's kind of hard to stay out of YouTube jail when you're playing a game literally called Destroy All Humans. You have a bigger skeleton. He does look pretty big. Stop throwing those.
Lost my fix.
Yep, still dangerous. Seemed kind of weird. That like boarded up room. All I did was tap him and he's like, "Argh!"
You are enemy of Soviet Union.
I'm out of ammo again. I have to use my brain. Pop light at the end here. Oh, is he still down there? Didn't think I'd have to babysit you. He did have a health bar, look at that. Doesn't look like I have any effect on him though.
And now for something completely different.
I was expecting him to explode there.
My mind says Her Majesty. Body says Prince Philip. I wonder if we might have a little chat now, Mr. President.
Yeah, sure. What the... Hey, wait a second, Mr. President. I ain't in my presidential disguise. How do you know who I am?
They don't call it British intelligence for nothing, old boy.
Old boy. Demand to know who he is.
Okay, you got my attention. Who the hell are you?
Reginald Ponsonby Smythe, at your service. And Her Majesty's, although in her case, the service is secret. I'm with M16, the Foreign Intelligence Agency.
Demand... Oh, no, we're gonna mock his dress sense, because he does look kind of weird.
What's with the
Discount
suit?
Austin Powers.
Somebody die?
In this line of work, somebody always does. Besides, just because I'm a civil servant doesn't mean I have to dress like one, eh?
Keep mocking him is an option. You already
Aren't
know what
you
we're
a
gonna do.
little overdressed?
As Oscar Wilde once said, one should either be a work of art or wear a work of art. And this suit is exquisite, don't you think?
If you say so, I'm more the wash and wear Mylar type.
We're gonna demand to know what's going on now.
Okay, so I'm starting to get a little ticked off here. These bastards blow up my mothership, kill my boss, screw up my pension plan.
I mean, is he
and
really
just
even
when I
dead
track
if he
one of them down,
successfully
he
transferred his
turns into some
consciousness?
kind
I mean,
of super-powered freakazoid mozzarella monster.
I sympathize. To be frank, sir, we appear to be fighting a common enemy. Might it not be the better part of valor to join forces and pool our information?
Ooh, law information.
I seem to be late for a previous engagement. It's been a pleasure, Mr. Cryptosporidium. Do feel free to drop by at your leisure. I think you'll find we have some mutual interests.
Mutual interests.
Excellent, excellent. I'll expect you for lunch then. Splendid. Must dash.
Alright. Keep on keeping on. Maybe do one more mission in this session. Then I will end it, edit this video, and get it uploaded for you guys to enjoy. I'm feeling one more mission. One more mission will do good. Go. Gotta launch.
Yes, yes, what is it?
No, no. Shh. Space leprechaun.
Thought that he required a disguise.
What's shaking, Ponzi? This ain't just a social call, is it?
I'm afraid not. I'm relieved to see you, sir. The Soviets appear to be up to some mischief.
Some mischief?
What kind of mischief are we talking about? Because if she says she's 18, you can't just call her a liar.
No, no. The Soviet ambassador is throwing a party for the opening of an exhibit of Russian modern art. Frankly, it's making me a bit nervous. A number of Albion's VIPs are in attendance.
Ask what's eating the Ponzi boy.
You know, I'm starting to worry
Ponzi?
about you, Ponzi. You're getting a
Just gonna call him Ponzi.
What exactly is it you're scared's gonna happen?
I don't know, and that's what's worrying me. Mainly, I'm worried about all those VIPs, MPs, captains of industry, all gathered in one place. It's a disaster waiting to happen. Thank God I managed to dissuade Her Majesty from attending. That could have been a real cluster.
Ouch.
I mean, his suit does look really nice. It's just that, like, I guess you'd call it an ascot or like the ruffles. That's what throws that suit off.
So,
like these ruffly
what?
bits
You
here.
want me to get over there, rough the ambassador up a little?
Dear Lord, no. I just need you to mingle with the crowd and check it out. Incognito, as it were.
Okay, I'll get a disguise. Wouldn't want my pretty mug to ruin anybody's appetite.
Joke about modern art.
So, modern art, huh? Jackson Pollock pees on a canvas and sells it for 50 grand. I don't get it.
Ha! Oh, you're serious? Well, I suppose it takes something of an educated eye to make sense of it.
Educated eye? What a crock! I don't need a master's in art history to know what I like.
No, of course not. But as modern art has become more abstracted, it helps to understand the conceptual framework the artist had in mind.
You realize the player's in the kitchen making nachos at this point, right?
Well, you did that whole Blue Rider thing in the first game.
Pandemic,
I just thought
when they
perhaps-
originally made this game, must have been laughing their asses off at this, like, fourth wall break.
Okie dokie, Smokey. I'll go grab a disguise and mingle with the in crowd.
Excellent. I'll stay in radio contact in case you
That
need
clipping, though. Bowler hat, gentlemen. Woo-woo!
Out with it!
Reach the Russian gallery open.
Now remember, I need you to blend in with the crowd.
We need a disguise. Straight to Russian. That boy. What kind of disguise are we gonna need? Probably somebody upstanding, you know?
You see, you can't trust national security to labor.
Let's just go off in this prison. That. New song was unlocked. Awesome, awesome. Too bad I can't listen to it on this playthrough. Don't want a copyright strike. Got a real bounce in her step.
Smoothly done, sir. Now then, there's to be no sign of my men. But in the meantime, let's get a closer look at this exhibit. What? Good.
Be going.
Lord, look at the size of that thing. It's big enough to hide a nuclear warhead in.
Oh,
We'll have
these
to act
Matryoshka dolls.
But first, we must evacuate the VIPs.
You two follow me, sir, Mr. Bowler Hat Man.
Oh yes, jolly good one. Good heavens!
You as well.
Oh, ordering people about now, is it? Fine.
We just take them on out. Where to, exactly? How far away do they need to be? I mean, it is a nuke, so like, they need to get like
Smelling salts.
out of here.
Somebody, please get me some smelling salts.
You're gonna need another disguise. That is not good. I hit the wrong key. That was so scuffed.
Why my tail feather? It's positively shaking.
That was clean though. That was clean. And I have not gotten reported. So. Oh, okay, so the drop off is over there, it looks like. So what was the follow Z?
If I must.
Alright. Don't get hit by a car either.
Goodness,
good,
that gave me quite a fright.
I mean, why does Crypto even care about these people? Why, since when does he care about like people that are important? Come with me, bud.
Must have left quite. Oh. Oh no. Not more blackouts.
Right, that gives us some room.
That gave me quite a fright.
Crack the statue open, why don't you? And let's have a look inside. Oh, very slow. Should we see what's inside this one? Oh, that statue's big enough to hide an atom bomb. Or worse. Smash it open. I must see what's inside it.
I'm guessing the bomb's in this one then. What the hell is that thing? Bro, I would be shitting my pants.
Shoot the humans all you want, spaceman, but you're only treating the symptoms. You want to get the disease, you have to shoot the spores. Lestrovia!
Well, she's apparently got experience in this. Alright, where's the spores she was talking about? We use the You gotta use this on them. Yeah, and then they turn back into people.
I seem to be combusting.
It's messed up, but it's funny.
Thank you, sir.
Nice. Yeah, we definitely want to use the anal probe on these guys. And we just kill the spore before it gets a chance to do anything, and bada bing, bada boom.
Invaders from beyond.
Yes, yes.
Oh, he is not to be killed.
Thanks, Cupcake. Always nice to meet a chick who can handle her guns. You got a name?
The name is Natalia. I'm here to help you, spaceman. Or do you prefer Mr. President?
Mr. What the? Does everybody on this dismal freaking island know who I am?
Yeah, pretty much. At least everyone in my line of work.
Really surprised they didn't redesign what she looks like.
Oh, so you work for Ponsonby?
Yet. Although after this little incident, I may have to ask him for a job. I worked for the Komitet Gosudarstvenoi Bezopeznosti.
Why, you make pasta?
I'm a secret agent with the KGB.
Ask about the container and the statue, freak out about the whole KGB thing, make lewd insinuation. You already know what I'm gonna be doing.
So you're a secret agent, huh? 'Cause I got a package that needs delivering. Your eyes only, dig.
I have 3 knives hidden on my body, and I'm blindingly lethal with all of them. Now concentrate.
Ooh, I think I'm in love.
Freak out about the whole KGB
The
thing.
KGB? Are you yanking me? Oh, for crying out loud. You're not gonna try to assassinate me, are you? 'Cause I'm a little winded. I could use a second.
Don't be ridiculous. The fact is, I'm not very popular in Moscow at the moment. I'm as patriotic as the next coldly beautiful Russian female, but something's changed in the Kremlin. It's hard to put a finger on. All I know is I can't just stand by and follow orders anymore. I guess you could say I've gone rogue.
Ask about the container.
What the hell do you think was in those statues?
Dude, the same thing that was in the tunnels,
listed in official
Crypto.
documents as Goshniev Kro.
Sounds tasty.
It loosely translates as either an incredibly lethal biological weapon or a quasi-legal performance enhancer for the Soviet Olympic team, depending on the context.
Why the hell would you turn your back on your own species to hook up with an alien invader from outer space?
First, we are not hooking up. And second, why would I trust a Furon over a KGB apparatchik? Because everything's gone bizumye. The Politburo spitting out orders that don't make any sense. My colleagues transforming into irradiated monsters. All hell is breaking loose. Something's happening. Something very, very wrong. And I think I'm the only person on Earth who knows it. But not anymore. Eh, Tovarish?
Did a mutagen?
So, what is it? Some kind of mutagen? Because I don't know what mutants are supposed to look like, but...
Actually, no. It's a spore. It infects a host through inhalation or skin contact. But
That was like
after
a ghost. It like
incubation
phased into the guy.
It seems to set about genetically rebuilding the victim into something not human.
You think somebody engineered it for the purpose?
You have a better explanation? I'm just trying to put all the pieces together. At first, I thought it was being made here, but now I am not so sure. Bojamoy! The schedule's been moved up. They're about to shower these abominable spores all over the city.
I don't remember
You
this as a
take the Hyde
cutscene
Park
either from the
infestation.
original
I'll
game.
handle the ones in Soho. And Spaceman, good hunting.
a few of these. I'm not even sure if these were original cutscenes or not, or if they've edited them in. But I guess that's a good sign of a remake. You know, it's what blurs the line between original and new, you know? Kill all mutants. You are mutants and I will eliminate you. Where is it? Sorry. Good. Another mutant army destroyed.
Looks like the stragglers are bolting for the Soviet embassy. You know what to do, Crypto.
Where did that other mutant go? I guess I killed him. Unalived him. Damn. The tree.
What's the shoot?
Excellent. Moving right along. Kill this last Matrushka doll. Sound effect, classic.
Splendid job, sir. A tour de force, if I may, but you'd best make a quick your exit. I expect
Well,
the constabulary.
I think that was it. Nice.
You did well, spaceman. I'll be in touch.
We will be in touch. Alright, before I end this session, if you like this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed my content, well, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? I mean, it's just right down there. I promise I won't bother you too much. It appears in my analytics that 99% of people that watch my content aren't actually even subscribed. So, like I said, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe. Really motivates me to keep on keeping on. Until we meet again. See ya.